Hi, welcome to Cards with Zed. Today we're taking a look at Magic the Gathering's latest set, Edge of Eternities. I've got two collector boosters here, two collector booster boxes. Each booster box has 12 packs within it, so that's 24 packs total I'm going to be opening for you today. The cost for each pack for me was $36.53 US. And our total expected value is $39.38. So we're expecting to make $2.85 of profit with each pack we open. Our total cost today is looking like $876.72 American for all of these packs. So I'm going to be opening all those for you today. If you're new to the channel, I do loot boxes and pack openings with a statistical overlay. So you get to see like the current value of the card right as I open it. You're going to see the total value I've made at the entire video, the total expected value if everything went as average. You get to see the pack value at the bottom here, how much I've made on each pack. At the top left, you're going to see the value opened, which is showing you the value we've opened per slot in the booster pack. I'll go over the slots in a minute. You'll get to see my top pulls, so each card that's worth the most is going to show up here, and you get to see the value over time, the profit over time rather, at the top here. So you'll get to see if I'm winning or losing over time, and I'm going to record all my Magic Booster openings so that you get to see, you get to come on this journey with me together to see if I make money or lose money on booster packs. For anyone that's new to Magic the Gathering, I have an overview of what an Edge of Eternities collector booster is. If you want to skip it, I have timestamps. Feel free to skip it if you already know what's in a collector booster. But let me give you an overview here. So in the first 5 slots, we have a common card, a foil common card. Those add up to 35 cents on average. The next 4 slots are foil uncommons. Those are worth 64 cents on average. Total. One foil or galaxy foil celestial basic land, that's going to be worth $2.52 on average. One foil default frame rare or mythic, those are the rares or mythics from the main set. That's going to be $3.38 on average. We're going to get a commander card, which is going to be worth $1.10 on average. A non-foil booster fun card, I'll go over that in a minute. That's going to be worth $4.06. We're going to get a Stellar Sights land, which is going to be one of the first valuable cards in the pack. That's going to be $8.19 on average. And then our most expensive card is the Foil Booster Fun card, which is going to be worth $19.14 on average, giving us a total expected value of $39.39 as of August 25th, 2025, and based on my probability calculations. Let's go over each slot. The Foil Common, we're not going to be really lingering on these. They're worth 7 cents on average. The top card is Cryogen Relic at 24 cents. The foil uncommon, there's only one card worth more than $1. It's Umbral Caller Zealot at $1.02. But on average, it's going to be worth 16 cents. Again, we won't linger on these. The first place where we can get some value is the foil or galaxy foil celestial basic land. 2/3 of the time we're going to get a foil basic land, which is worth $1.55 on average, and 1/3 of the time we're going to get a galaxy foil. So this won't be a regular shiny card, it'll be a foiling that has like planets and galaxies on it. Might be hard to see on my webcam, but we'll see. The best card we can get in this slot is a galaxy foil island at $5.27. The next one is a foil default frame rare mythic. This is going to be a regular looking card. That's 86% of the time going to be a rare and 14% of the time going to be a mythic. The rare is going to be worth $2.16 on average, and the mythic is going to be worth $10.87 on average. The best card we can hit is Tezzeret, you can see on the right here, is $29.84. For the commander card, 9% of the time we're going to get a borderless mythic rare, which is worth $1.72 on average. And 91% of the time we're going to get an extended art rare, which is worth $1.03 on average. The top card is Horizon Explorer at $3.62, but ultimately the commander slot isn't that exciting. For the non-foil booster fun card, half the time, a little under half, 47%, we're going to get an extended art rare. That's a rare where the art kind of bleeds into the left and right side of the frame. 5% of the time, we're going to get an extended art mythic. That's worth $11.26 on average. 7% of the time, we're going to get a borderless viewport rare land. That's going to be worth $8.84 on average. Another 4% of the time, we'll get that in mythic, which is worth $11.64 on average. 17% of the time, we're going to get a borderless rare, which is $1.52 on average. 3% of the time, we're going to get a borderless mythic, which is $15.44. We're going to want to see those. 15% of the time, we're going to get a surreal space rare, which is worth $2.09 on average. 2% of the time, we're going to get a surreal space mythic, which is worth $16.23 on average. The best card we can get here is a borderless Tezzeret Cruel Captain at $41.68. For the Stellar Sights land, we got lots of options in this slot. Most of the time, we're going to get a rare land, 36% of the time. That's going to be a 62-cent card on average. 9% of the time, we're going to get a mythic land, which is worth $13.88 on average. 18% we're going to get a poster rare land, which is worth $1.95. 4% of the time, we're going to get a mythic land, poster mythic land, which is $21.85. 12% of the time, we'll get a foil rare land, which is worth $1.77. 3% we're going to get a foil mythic land, which is worth $23.05. 6% of the time, we're going to get a foil poster rare land, which is worth $4.42. 1.5% of the time, we're going to get a foil poster mythic land, which is worth $39.80 on average. 6% of the time, we'll get a galaxy foil rare land, which is worth $10.73. 1.5% of the time, we'll get a galaxy foil mythic land, which is worth a whopping $83.66 on average. 3% of the time, we'll get a galaxy foil poster rare land, which is $25.51 on average. And 0.75% of the time, we'll get a galaxy foil poster mythic land at $141.28 on average. Our best card is going to be in that last 0.75% chance. It's a galaxy foil ancient tomb at $402.63. Finally, the foil booster fund card is, again, got a lot of options, and this is our most valuable slot. This is where we're going to get most of our value in a pack. 38% of the time, it's going to be a foil extended art rare worth $2.84 on average. 4% of the time, it'll be a foil extended art mythic, which is worth $14.25 on average. 6% of the time, it'll be a foil borderless viewport rare land, which is worth $12.23 on average. 3% of the time, it'll be a foil borderless viewport mythic land, worth $14.26 on average. 13% will be the foil triumphant borderless rare, worth $3.56. 2% is going to be the foil triumphant borderless mythic, worth $27.56 on average. 12% of the time is going to be the foil surreal space rare, worth $4.17 on average. 2% of the time is going to be a foil surreal space mythic, worth $22.76 on average. 6% of the time, going to be a foil special guest. These are cards that aren't in the main set, aren't in the commander set. They're just special cards. These are worth $17.68 on average. 9% is going to be the foil Japan showcase, which is worth $26.12 on average. 1% of the time is going to be a fracture foil Japan showcase card, which is worth more than $100, $149.46 on average. These are a special kind of foiling. We'll call it out if we see it, but it's going to be a 1% chance, so we're not likely to get it on this opening. 2% of the time, we'll get a Galaxy Foil Borderless Viewport Rare Land, which is worth $35.14 on average. 1% chance at a Galaxy Foil Borderless Viewport Mythic Land, which is worth $44.30 on average. And less than 1% of the time, we're going to get a Foil Headliner. This is the absolute best card you can get in the set. This is worth $1,662.25 on average. And that is our top card. You can see it on the right here, Sathera the Super Void. Wizards didn't give us an exact rate for how often the Foil Headliner comes in the pack. They said less than 1%. In my calculation, I put it at 0.5%. But that makes up like $9-10 of the total expected value. So if you want to exclude it, you're probably looking at a loss for the expected value. But I'm including it. because I'd like to hit it, and I think it's important to include it as part of the expected value calculation. If you disagree with me, you don't think it's 0.5%, that's okay. It's all speculative, and let me know in the comments what you think it actually is. Anyways, let's get to the pack openings. So I'm going to open up my first collector booster ever. Let me open up the pack. All right, first collector booster. Let's open up the packaging. Very nice. Let me put these off to the side. I'll take one booster out at a time. Taking from the left side, if anyone's keeping track. Going back from there. Okay, collector booster number 1. As I struggle to open these, it's been a while since I've played real Magic. Come on, Zed. There we are. We're going to start off with a token. I'm not including the token as part of the value of the pack. The token's just a card you can use in gameplay. It's double-sided, so you can use these to keep track of things in the game, but they're not super valuable, so I'm not going to keep track of them. Okay, let's look at our first card here. Now I'm going to be typing in each card as we go, so it might take a bit longer than you're used to in a pack opening, but you do get to see the prices live as we go here. So our first one here is collector number 243. That's a nutrient block. That's worth 18 cents. Our next one here is a virus beetle. That's collector number 124. That's worth 6 cents. Next one's a plasma bolt, collector number 152. That's worth 15 cents. Our next one is Sinister Cryologist. That's collector number 75. That's worth 3 cents. Gravkill, collector number 103. These are all foil, of course. We're going to move on to the uncommons. We have Galvanizing Sawship. It's collector number 136. Foil Galvanizing Sawship. That's worth 10 cents. Harmonious Grove Strider. That is number 189. That's worth 5 cents. Reroute Systems. That is collector number 31, and that's worth 16 cents. Roving Actuator. Collector number 137. That is 157. Roving Actuator's worth 13 cents. If I get any cards wrong, let me know in the comments, and I'll fix them for future videos. Okay, our first one is a regular foil forest. That is collector number 266. That one's worth $1.27. And it looks pretty nice. I like these forests. These full art, borderless. What are they called? I don't remember the specific marketing name Wizards gave it, but this looks really nice. We get Ragos Deft Gastronaut next. That's collector number 224. That's worth 71 cents. We get a borderless card, Exploration Broodship. This is our commander card. It's not borderless, it's extended art. This is number 34 in Edge of Eternity's Commander. That one's worth $3.34, so that's pretty good. Oh, spoilers. Next one is a Lightstall Inquisitor. That is number 320. That's an extended art. That's worth $1.55. Next one is our land here. This is Blast Zone. It is collector number 2, and it is worth 45 cents. Finally, we have Elegy Acolyte as a borderless card. That is collector number 293. That is worth $2.62. So how do we do in the first pack? We lost $25. Not a great start. But that's okay. We will move on to the next pack as I struggle to open it, and we'll see where we get. Here we go. This time we get an art series card. These again aren't worth anything. They're just a piece of art. We'll keep that off to the side. Flip over. We're going to the Squire's Lightblade. That is collector number 36. That's worth 4 cents. Caveron Turbo Drone. That is collector number 141. That's worth 4 cents. Next, we have Wormwall Sweeper. It's collector number 249. It's worth 5 cents. Plasma Bolt. It's collector number 152. And that is worth 15 cents. Our next one is Gravkill. It's collector number 103. That's worth 8 cents. Next one is Wedgelight Rammer. That's number 43, and it's worth 7 cents. Mono Circuit Feeder. Collector number 110. That's worth 6 cents. Cut Propulsion. That's worth 5 cents. Uthros Psionicist. That's worth 23 cents. Now we get to our land. This one's a regular foil island. That's collector number 263. That's worth $1.33. We've got our next card here. It's a planet. Caveron Memorial World. Collector number 255. That is worth, again, $1.33. Next, we have a Surge Conductor. That is worth 77 cents. An Emissary Escort. 326. That is worth 36 cents. A Stirring Wildwood. That is collector number 39. That's worth 38 cents. And a Singularity Rupture. That is collector number 350. That's worth $1.35. So again, we don't make much off that collector booster. We are losing $30.24 on that pack. So overall, we're down $55.89. Not a good showing so far. Let's see if pack number 3 has anything for us. We get a robot token. Intrepid Tenderfoot to start with. That is collector 193. That's worth 3 cents. Depressurize, a great card in limited. It's number 95. That's worth 12 cents. Mental Modulation. That is number 67. It's again worth 12 cents. Red Tiger McCann. Number 154. It's worth 4 cents. Dark Endurance. That's number 93. It's worth 8 cents. Desculpting Blast. That's number 54. That's 10 cents. Oops, taking 2 cards at once. Vault Guard Trooper. Number 166. That's worth 5 cents. Honor. Number 21. That's worth 22 cents. Dauntless Scrapbot. Number 237. It's worth 20 cents. This one is an island, and it is in Galaxy Foil. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there we are. All the planets and circles. That's the Galaxy Foil treatment. So this is the best card we could have got in the slot. This is collector number 368. That is worth $5.27. That's pretty good. That's actually the best card we've opened so far. So that's good to see. I like it. Next we have Frenzied Baloth. Edge of Eternity's 183. That's another one worth $4.46. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Euminian Wastemaker. Edge of Eternity's Commander. Number 28. That is worth 23 cents. These commander cards aren't worth very much, so we're not going to worry about them. Edge of Eternity's number 308, Devastating Onslaught. That one is worth $3.59. Contested Warzone. That is collector number 8. That one's only worth 28 cents. And for our foil booster fun card, we get Edge of Eternity's 337. That is Pain for All. That's $1.74. Okay, not great. We lose $20 even on that pack. We're down $75.89, but there are some high-valued cards that can bring us back into the green if we're good at opening. There we go. I'm getting better at opening the packs. Okay. Robot Lander token. Night Luminaries is the first one. That's number 23. Melt Shredder Gear is number 198. That's worth 4 cents. Dark Endurance. That's worth 8 cents. Melted Moxite. Number 143. That's worth 11 cents. Cloud Sculpt Technician. That's worth 3 cents. Oops, we're throwing cards everywhere. Alpha Rail. Number 212. That's worth 7 cents. Number 64, McCann Navigator. It's worth 12 cents. Seed Ship Agrarian. It's number 204. It's worth 12 cents. Just make sure I only got one card there. Number 100, Faller's Faithful. 13 cents. Ooh, this mountain looks nice. I like it, I like it. It's just a regular foil, but it looks gorgeous. That is collector number 265. That's worth $2 even. Okay, Pain for All. That's worth $2.11. Insight Engine. Number 26. worth $1.15. Pinnacle Star Cage. I saw a Galaxy foil behind it. That's worth $2.41 in extended art. There's a Hissing Quagmire Galaxy foil. Gorgeous card. That's going to be foil. Let me double check that. Sorry, 1 second. That's worth $15.67. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous card with the Galaxy foil. And our last one here, Quantum Riddler, a great card in limited. 305. That's worth, wow, $35.54. That's a really good card. That brings us up in profit for this pack. That's $23.10 on this pack. We're still down $52 overall, but Quantum Riddler is our first profitable pack, and that's our most valuable card, next to Hissing Quagmire and the Foil Island. Okay, next pack. We get an art series. I mean, the art's gorgeous, but these cards aren't worth anything. We start off with a Rig for War. 156. Lux Knight Breacher. 26. That's worth 12 cents. Focus Fire is worth 4 cents. Melded Moxite is worth 11 cents. Drix Fatemaker is 12 cents. Scout for Survivors is 19 cents. Felgraph Ship, that's worth 13 cents. Another great card in limited. Mouth of the Storm, that's worth 6 cents. Remnant Elemental, that is worth 5 cents. We get another Galaxy Foil Land, gorgeous. Let me see if I can get the foiling on camera. Yeah, gorgeous. Okay, collector number 370. That's worth $4.88. Pretty good to see. Memorial Vault is next. That's worth 23 cents. Not what we want to see out of that rare slot. Planetary Annihilation. That's worth 35 cents. Ooh, Dawnsire. Sunstar Dreadnought. It's a fun card to read for the first time. That's worth $13.95. It's got a ability that when you station it for 10 plus, whenever you attack, Dawnsire deals 100 damage to up to one target creature or planeswalker. It's a cool card. When you station it to 20, it's a 20/20. Pretty big. Okay, let's see what we've got next. We've got a foil land here. Number 32, and that's in foil. Let me change that. That's worth $2.23. Not the best land we could get, but pretty good. Ouroboros. Cool. I think this one's worth a bunch. Yeah, that one's worth $26.43. That's our second best card so far. And we make a profit of $12.39 on this pack. Very nice. Ouroboros, really cool. It's at the beginning of combat on your turn. Put X/1/1 counters on each creature you control, where X is this creature's power. So it gets out of hand very quickly. Very nice. I realized perhaps I should be sleeving some of these cards because they're valuable. I don't want them to get scratched by the later cards coming down. So let me sleeve the Ouroboros. And let me go back and get the Quantum Riddler. Where's that? Quantum Riddler. Using penny sleeves, of course, to preserve the value. Do we want to get that Hissing Quagmire as well? Yeah, it's right there. Might as well. Okay, I will remember to sleeve anything worth more than $10 going forward. We'll get the Dreadnought too. Or the, yeah, Dawnfire. Always important to sleeve your good cards. Okay. This art card was on the bottom. There we go. Okay. We're still down $40. See if we can get up. We get a robot lander token. Starting off with a Zookeeper McCann. Or is it Meccan? Zookeeper Meccan? Zookeeper McCann? I don't know. Edge of Eternities number 16. That's worth 6 cents. Edge of Eternities number 65. Worth 3 cents. Edge of Eternities 89. It's a Beamsaw Prospector, worth 7 cents. Edge of Eternities 18. That's Focus Fire, worth 4 cents. Dual Sun Adepts. That is a 6-cent card. All Fate Scroll, number 234. That is 30 cents. Melt Strider's Resolve, number 199. That's 18 cents. Melt Strider Eulogist, 197. That's worth 15 cents. We get a foil Forest. This is not the Galaxy foil, but it is still gorgeous. That is number 266. That's worth $1.27. Uthros Titanic God Core. That is a mythic worth $20.27. Let me get a sleeve for that. Very nice. That's a foil mythic. Good to see. Eumidian Hatchery. The commander card's never going to be worth anything, so that's 45 cents. Possibility Technician. I can't read that number, 95. That's worth 32 cents. Wow, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous card for 32 cents. Must not see play. Next is Lumbering Falls, number 69. That's worth $1.62. And Emissary Escort, number 326. That's worth 36 cents. Not what we want to see out of that last slot. That's one of the worst cards we could hit. Okay, we're 6 packs in. We are down $50, but we've made, we've got $167 of profit. But we did spend $219 so far, so we're looking to see more. Let's get some more Edge of Eternities Collector's Boosters. If I can open them. I'm really struggling. I'd hate to be tearing at the pack like this and have a Cythera the Super Void waiting for me inside, and I wreck the edges. What do you all use to open booster packs? Do you got like a special pocket knife or something? Special scissors? Power saw? Okay. We get a foil robot / lander token. Oh, did I damage a card? I thought I saw... Yeah, I damaged that one a little bit. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, me tearing at the pack. Good thing it's just a common. Edge of Eternity's 191. Worth 3 cents. Zealous Display. It's worth 7 cents. Wormwall Sweeper is worth 5 cents. Sammy's Curiosity is 12 cents. Lost in Space, that is 3 cents. Umbral Collar Zealot, that is, oh, the best card. Yeah, we called that out at the beginning. That's $1.02. That's pretty good. Atmospheric Greenhouse, that's worth 10 cents. Unravel, that's worth 9 cents. Invasive Maneuvers, that is worth 6 cents. We get a regular foil swamp. No galaxy foil there. Number 264 is worth $1.79. Elegy Acolyte, one of the best cards in Limited. Worth $2. Horizon Explorer, their commander card. Hey, that's the best commander card too. That's $3.62. Pretty good. Oh, I saw a Japanese card at the end there. Arch Enemy's Charm. Number 307. That's worth $3.08. And we have a... Oh, sorry, I got to the Japanese card before I got to the land. That is number 37. That's worth 43 cents, but let's move on right to this Japanese card. Cool! Edge of Eternity's 361. I don't have the Japanese price, but I have the English price. And that is $6.96. That's pretty cool. A bit weird that they put Japanese cards in English boosters, but still cool to see. Yeah, I'd love to tell you what this card did, but I can't read Japanese. Cool. Okay, pack number 8. We get a robot and munitions token. For our common, we get Blooming Stinger. It's number 174. Next is Frontline War Rager. That's 2 cents. Foil Red Tiger McCann. That's worth 4 cents. Sinister Cryologist is worth 3 cents. Again, when I say these are worth 3 cents, I'm never going to sell these for 3 cents. I'll show the total without the crappy cards in them at the end, but no one's going to pay me 3 cents for this random foil. It's just not going to happen. 129 is worth 4 cents. That's Bombard. Just got one card, yep. Hemosymbic Might. Number 190. That's worth 24 cents. Honored Knight Captain. That's worth 22 cents. Memorial Team Leader. 5 cents. Virulent Silencer. That's worth 3 cents. A foil plains. That's a not a galaxy foil, but we'll still take it. Still a gorgeous land. Consult the star charts. That's a $5.69 rare. Cool. Festering Thicket. 46 cents. Thrumming Hive Pool. We saw a lot of that in our limited videos I did. Number 356. That's a $4.98 card. Ooh, an Inkmoth Nexus. That's worth, no, it's not worth $7 because it's foil. That's worth $11.80. I guess I can sleeve that one. Very nice. And our last one, Cosmogoyf. Number 313. That's $2.39. Not what we want to see, but cool to see another Lurgoyf card. Okay, pack number 9. We get a Golem Shapeshifter token. Cool. Shapeshifter's a cool token. I know there are some tokens that are rarer than others, but again, I'm not going to bother with the prices on them. Vanishing Light. That's a 10-cent common. Fungal Colossus. That's a 5-cent card. Bombard. It's a 4-cent card. Sky Stinger. That's a 6-cent card. Embrace Oblivion is 7 cents. Rescue Skiff is oh. Messed up my overlay. There we go. 12 cents. Tractor Beam. That is 82 cents. Not 82 cents, that's 7 cents. Collector number 82. Number 125, Void Forge Titan is 9 cents. And, oh, I got 2 cards there. Larval Scoutlander. That is 18 cents. Next we get a Galaxy Foil Forest. That's worth $4.25. Gorgeous, gorgeous card. That Galaxy Foil. Beautiful. Beyond the Quiet. That's 40 cents. Exile all creatures and spacecraft. Rolling Peacemaker. That's $2. Nice to see it at the commander slot. Make sure I'm only grabbing 1 card. Ice-Till Explorer, that was one of the good cards. 343. That's worth $16.98. Pretty good. Let's see if we get value out of the Thespian stage here. 89, and that's a foil. That's worth $4.84. And we get Loading Zone for our last rare. That's a $5 card. So even though we pulled lots of good cards out of that pack, we are still down $2.20 on that pack. Overall, we're down $80.13. Still lots of opportunity for us to make money in these last packs, though. Okay, we got another art series card. Ooh, that one has the signature on it. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. I wonder if anybody collects these. Slag Drill Scrapper. Not 180. 160. There we go, 4 cents. Cryogen Relic. I messed up my overlay. There we go, 24 cents. That's our best common we can get. Insatiable Skittermaw. That's 11 cents. Chrome Companion. That's 13 cents. And what a cute puppy. Cute cyborg dog. Lost in Space. 62. That's worth 3 cents. Dual Sun Technique. That is worth 15 cents. 213. Biomechan Engineer. Great card in limited. Not a great card otherwise. 7 cents. Hymn of the Father. Baller. Not Father. 13 cents. Debris Field Crusher. That is worth 7 cents. Ooh, this mountain is gorgeous again. $2. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Sunstar Chaplain. That's worth 20 cents. In Spirit Flagship Vessel. Number 2. That is worth $1.39. It's our Borderless Commander card. Stomping Ground, the Shockland. That is worth $8.60. Gorgeous. Good to see. Mirror Pool. $2.50. And Possibility Technician again. That's worth 45 cents. We're gonna have a playset of Possibility Technicians by the end of this. Okay, pack number 11. Is my camera shaking as I try to struggle to open these packs? There we go. We get a Golem and Copy token. Cool to see. Squire's Lightblade. It's worth 4 cents. Comet Crawler is worth 3 cents. Caveron Turbo Drone is worth 4 cents. Cav Landseeker is 2 cents. Galactic Wayfarer is 4 cents. Dawnstrike Vanguard is 12 cents. Terrapact Intimidator is 10 cents. Survey McCann is 10 cents. Codecracker Hound, great card. That's worth 10 cents. We get a Swamp. That's a $1.79 card. That one's not the Galaxy foil, just a regular foil. Ooh, foil Breeding Pool. That's worth $7.62. Solar Array. That's worth 43 cents. I took 2 cards there. 350. Singularity Rupture is $1.06. I'm making a mess here. Okay, Inventor's Fair. That is non-foil, and that is worth Why don't I have a price for that? Oh, EOS. There we go. That's a mythic worth $8.98. Cool. I'll take it. And we get our first special guest. Special guest 121, Robe of Stars. Very cool looking card. Let me read it here. It's an artifact equipment. Equip 1. Equipped creature gets +0/+3 and astral projection. For 1 and a white, equipped creature phases out. Cool. Very cool. I love how this looks. I can bring it a little closer to the camera. There we go. Gorgeous. That's a $13.30 card. We'll make sure to sleeve that. Gorgeous. Okay, we only lost $2.76 that pack. We have our last pack of this booster box before we move on to the next booster box. Let's see what we get. Oh, I tore this one differently than the others. Get an Art Series card with Tezzeret on it. And our first common is Cryo Shatter. That's a common at 8 cents. Command Bridge, that's one of the other better commons. That's worth 19 cents. Shattered Wings is worth 4 cents. Sammy's Curiosity is 12 cents. Galactic Wayfarer is 4 cents. Whoops. There we go. Mechan Assembler, 13 cents. Tragic Trajectory is 41 cents. Full Bore is 17 cents. Seam Rip is 48 cents. And we get the... Is this a Galaxy Foil? Oh, it looked like a Galaxy Foil for a minute. Yeah, I think it is. Galaxy Foil Island. That's the best card we can get from that slot. $3.68. Worth $5.27. We got 2 of those now. Nice. Cosmogoyf. $1.80. Deep Shaker Titan. That's 35 cents. Sire Von Dam. That is an 89-cent card. Hissing Quagmire. 19. Not foil. That's 46 cents. And our last one is Sunset Saboteur. Probably not going to do it for us. $1.15. Nope. Okay. That's it for the first booster box. It's all empty. Let's open up the next one. I guess maybe take a break and grab a stretch, grab some water if you're if you're watching this all in one sitting. We can take a look at our value opened. The commons seem okay. The foil uncommons seem okay. We're a little bit ahead on the Celestial Basic. The foil rare mythic, we're a little bit ahead. Commander, we're about on par. Booster Fun, we're ahead. Stellar Sights Land, we are way behind. We've got half the value that we expected from that slot. And Foil Booster Fun, we also got half the value we expected from that slot. So all these valuable slots where we wanted to be ahead, or at least on par, we're doing way behind. Yeah. As a reminder, our top pulls, we got the Foil Quantum Riddler and the Foil Ouroboros. That's $35 and $26 respectively. We got some $20 cards, some $15 cards, but nothing too crazy so far. Here's hoping box number 2 is a little more kind to us. And if not, there's always future videos. Yeah, we spent $438 to get $310 in cards. That's why people say it's always good to buy the singles you want. Don't open booster packs to try to make money. Don't open booster packs to try to get cards you want, because you're not really gonna make your money back. Okay, collector booster number 13. If I can open it. Okay, Blooming Stinger. Number 174. That's 3 cents. Warplate Pangolin, 5 cents. Starport Security, 9 cents. Selfcraft McCann, 6 cents. Acheron Skywarden, 3 cents. Territorial Bruntar, 5 cents. Gigastorm Titan, 8 cents. Susurian Voidborn, 30 cents. Seed Ship Brood Tender, that's 14 cents. We've got another island. It is just a regular foil. That's worth $1.33. Another Stomping Ground. Good to see. I like red green. That's worth $7. Very nice. Surge Conductor. That's worth 77 cents. Let's not spoil the next cards. Hardlight Containment. That's worth 45 cents. Is that an extended art card? Feels kind of lame if the background's black to call that extended art. Instead of the black border, you got the black border. Alright. Blinkmoth Nexus in foil. That's going to be worth something. Let me change that to foil. That's worth... oh, only $1.32? I thought that was worth more. Okay. Ooh! This is Uthros Titanic God Core in a Galaxy foil. Oops, I'm typing things in the wrong section. $380? That is worth $69.98. I can't remember what it's called. It's like a Surreal Space or Triumphant or something. I can't remember all the names for these cards. But wow, that's our best card so far. $69.98. Wow, gorgeous. Galaxy Foil 2. Wow. Cool. I like it. And there's a token that I forgot to put in the right spot. Okay, next one. They made booster packs much harder to open. I started in Khonsa Tarkir and the booster packs basically fell open when you tried to open them. This is much harder. I think I need to get a pocket knife to open these. Try not to damage the cards inside. Also try not to damage my hand. There we go. We get a foil robot. And on the backside is a lander. Mental modulation. Oops, I'm wrecking my spreadsheet. There we go. 12 cents. Rig for War. That's 3 cents. Oops, there was a surprise card behind it. Lux Knight Breacher. 12 cents. Graveblade Heavy. 5 cents. Diplomatic Relations is 6 cents. Caesarian Dirgecraft is 9 cents. Reroute Systems is 16 cents. Harmonious Grove Strider. That's 5 cents. Alpha Rail. That's 7 cents. We get a Galaxy Foil, I think. Let me see. Yes, that's a Galaxy Foil. Galaxy Foil Island is the best card in that slot. $3.68. It's worth $5.27. Infinite Guideline Station. Not... Is it EOC? EOE? Okay. Thought that was a commander card. 42 cents. Eumidian Hatchery. 45 cents. Mightform Harmonizer. $2.97. It's $1.79. Nesting Grounds. That's $1.59. And Warmaker Gunship. I don't think that's going to be a great card. No, that's 41 cents. Brutal Pack, losing $25 on that. We're down $108 overall. Here's hoping for that Sathera the Super Void. Come on, Pack. Okay, we get an Art Series card. An Ilvoy Galeblade. 58, that's worth 8 cents. Whiffblade Enhancer. It's worth 5 cents. Perigee Beckoner. It's worth 11 cents. Graveblade Heavy. That's worth 5 cents. Gene Pollinator. 186. That's worth 13 cents. Virulent Silencer. 248. Worth 29 cents. Mechan Assembler. It's worth 13 cents. Tragic Trajectory. 41 cents. My pile is growing quite big over here. I need to, oh yeah, that's fallen over. Let me squish it together. Maybe should have started a second pile, but, oh well. Did I type in full bore? I didn't. 135. 17 cents. We get, what kind of foil? A regular foil mountain. 265. That's $2. Sire Von Dam. That's worth 80 cents. Insight Engine. It's worth $1.15. Evendo Waking Haven. $2.79 is worth, whoa, $21.39. Oh, that's the Guy's Cradle land. That it can become Guy's Cradle if you station it. Cool. Didn't know this was worth a lot. I will sleeve that one. Very nice. Not foil, but I'll still take it. Swarmyard. That is $1.56. And our last card, Nexus of Fate, another special guest. It's $1.22. That's worth $7.92. Take an extra turn after this one. This card would be put into a graveyard from anywhere. Reveal this card and shuffle it into its owner's library instead. Cool. I've never owned a Nexus of Fate. Now I do. Okay, Robot and Lander token. Ice Cave Crasher. Zealous Display. Starport Security. Gene Pollinator. Graph-Pack Monoist. Sunstar Lightsmith. Station Monitor. Wef Stalker Ardent. Eumidian Terrabotanist. And a Galaxy Foil Plains. Check it out. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, that's $4. Might Form Harmonizer. That's worth $1. Horizon Explorer, that's our top card. $3.62. Moonlit Meditation. It's $1.49. Celestial Colonnade. That's worth 75 cents. And our last one better be good. Exalted Sunborn. $3.58. Whoa! $67.66. That's pretty good. It's not a Galaxy or a whatever it's called, Impact Foil, but it is still one of those rarer cards. You love to see it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. $67.66. That's definitely getting a sleeve. Gorgeous. What does it do? Exalted Sunborn, Flying Lifelink. One or more tokens would be created under your control. Twice that many of those tokens are created instead. And it has Warp 1 white. So 4/5 for 5. Gorgeous. Cool. Well, that was a nice $40 profit on the pack. We're still down $65.89, but we're trending upwards. Okay, I'm definitely ordering a pocket knife after this video. My hands hurt after trying to open these booster packs. It's a very, very privileged problem to have. Okay, let me grab a knife. Okay, I got some scissors, some kitchen scissors. Let me make sure I'm not cutting any booster packs Or any cards, I should say. Okay, that's a gnome with an elemental. Slag Drill Scrapper. Let me grab my keyboard so I can type it in. 160. Uh-oh, I'm typing in OBS. There we go. That is 7 cents. Mechanizoa is 6 cents. Nutrient Block is 28 cents. Decode Transmissions is 9 cents. Diplomatic Relations, 6 cents. Roving Actuator, 6 cents. Seed Ship Agrarian, 12 cents. McCann Navigator, it's number 64, 12 cents. Dual Sun Adepts, that's not the right card. 12. And there we go, 6 cents. It's a swamp. Not a galaxy foil, but it is still worth $1.79. Space-Time Anomaly. That's worth $1.12. Planetary Annihilation. Cool art. That's 35 cents. Beyond the Quiet. $1.49. Mystifying Maze. And that is a foil. It's $2.43. And our last one, Breeding Pool. That's our rare. $12.23. That is deserving of a sleeve. Let's not scratch the card. Very nice. Foil Breeding Pool. Okay, scissors, do your work. Art series. Wormwall Sweeper. It's worth 5 cents. Vanishing Light. 10 cents. Fungal Colossus. 5 cents. Acheron Skywarden. 3 cents. Decode Transmissions, 9 cents. Seam Rip. $0.48. Steel Swarm Operator, 23 cents. Molecular Modifier, 146 is 4 cents. Pulsar Squadron Ace, 28 cents. That's a forest, just a regular foil. That's $1.27. Ooh, Tezzeret, that's the best hit in that slot. That's $29.84. Worthy of a sleeve. I've only got to play with Tezzeret once in Limited, and it did not do very well. But that's okay. Still a good card. Patrolling Peacemaker. It's $2. Cool. Sunstar Chaplain. 30 cents. Lumbering Falls. 44 cents. And a foil Thrumming Hive Pool. That's worth $7.61. Mix it on the leaderboard on the left. Cool. Okay, pack number 19. We're 3/4 of the way there. We're down $76. You get a Phyrexian token, and on the back side is an incubator. Cool. Oh, this token transforms into an Phyrexian. Cool. Okay. Dockworker Drone. Thawbringer. Virus Beetle. Plasma Bolts. Gravkill. Faller's Faithful. Is that one card? Yeah. Meltstrider's Resolve. All Fates Scroll. Voidforge Titan. That's a Plains. Regular foil. $1.36. Gosh, I can't believe how cheap full art lands are now. That you can just get a foil for full art land for $1. It's nuts. Foil Lightstall Inquisitor is $1.11. Festering Thicket is 46 cents. Requiem Monolith is 81 cents. Endless Sands is 35 cents. And our last card, I don't know how to say that. Amnon the Right Hand. That's $11. Cool. That makes it to a sleeve. Gorgeous. We're still down $20 on that pack. We're down $100 overall. Let's see if our last 5 packs can save us. Art series, no signature. Squire's Lightblade. Comet Crawler. Selfcraft McCann. Thaumaton Torpedo. Temporal Intervention. Sunstar Expansionist. Vote Out. Cerebral Download. Blade of the Swarm. And that's a Galaxy Foil Forest. Gorgeous. $4.25. Another Ice-Till Explorer. That's $15.20. That gets a sleeve. Gorgeous. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. You may play lands from your graveyard and landfall whenever a land you control enters mill a card. A 4-mana 2/4 with extra lands. Seems good. Kilo Apogee Mind. That's $3. One of the better cards. Watery Grave. Love to see it. That's $9.86. It's not quite $10, but I'll put a sleeve on it anyways. Next is Cathedral of War. $1.17. Now, this next card does look like Cythera the Super Void, but I can't. There's no way it is, right? Just based on this left bit here being a little purpley blue. I didn't get a Cythera the Super Void, right? I didn't. Okay. I got scared for nothing. 312. Thera Symbiosis. It's a $10 rare still. That's good. But not a $1,600 card. Very cool. Whenever you put one or more 1/1 counters on a creature you control, you may draw that many cards. Do this only once each turn. Cool. Very nice. Scissors doing work on another pack. We get a Sliver token with a robot on the back. Mental Modulation. It's a 12-cent card. Radiant Strike. Dark Endurance. Melted Moxite. Cloud Sculpt Technician. Broodguard Elite. Monoist Sentry. Systems Override. Brayblade Trooper. And a Foil Island. Just a regular foil. Only $1.33. That's too bad. The Sarima. It's $2. Solar Array. 43 cents. Sammy Wildcat Captain. $5. Cool to see. And Celestial Colonnade. That's 54 cents. Moonlit Meditation. $2.46. We lose $23 on that pack. 3 packs left to go. We've pulled $655 worth of value. We've spent $767. Can we do any better? Can we get something better than $69.98? The token is a Lander drone. Cavaron Turbo Drone. It's 4 cents. Night Luminary. That's not right. There we go. 23 is 5 cents. Biosynthetic Burst is 5 cents. Plasma Bolts, 5 cents. Cloud Sculpt Technician. Uh-oh. I've been breaking my overlay. Hang on. Okay, my spreadsheet is fixed. Cloud Sculpt Technician we got in there. Melt Shredder Eulogist, 15 cents. Rescue Skiff, 32 cents. Larval Scatlander, it's 18 cents. Tractor Beam, 7 cents. We get a Swamp, just a regular foil. It's $1.79. Starwinder, that's $1. Uthros Research Craft, it's $2.14. The Eternity Elevator, $4.73. Nesting Grounds is a foil. I had to make that foil. Well, Nesting Grounds is $1.42. And our last one is Dominion Bracelet, $2.62. Two packs left. We're down $133. We get a art series. Oh, with the signature. Cool. Don't know how lucky that is. Depressurize. Ice Cave Crasher. Orbital Plunge. Beam Saw Prospector. Focus Fire. Memnon, Uthros Exile. Desculpting Blast. Litho Breaking. Close Encounter. Get a Galaxy Foil Swamp. Gorgeous. That's $4. A Godless Shrine. That's $9. Just a little under 9. Depth Shaker Titan. Extinguisher Battleship. And... ooh. That's a Galaxy Foil Lumbering Falls. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Galaxy Foil Lumbering Falls. That is worth $10. That gets in a sleeve. Gorgeous. Sledge Class Sea Chip. It's a tongue twister. And I'm typing in the wrong spot on my spreadsheet. There we go, 64 cents. Not what we want to see out of that last slot. Okay, only one more pack. We have $144 to make up. Soon to be a little more because of the $36 pack cost. Okay, we got a robot, and a lander on the back. Hall Carver. Again, this is our last pack. If you're enjoying the video so far, I would appreciate a like, a subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see in future videos, future packs you'd like to see. I'm open to doing whatever. I can do some old stuff too. I'm building a web application to track the expected value of every pack out there. So I will be able to make determinations myself which packs are good to open. But I would love to hear what you all want to see. Dawnstrike Vanguard, Tapestry Warden, Terrapact Intimidator, regular foil mountain, Sunset Saboteur, 67 cents, Radiant Summit. Our booster fun is Mutinous Massacre. That's only 53 cents. We get Needle Spires. And our last slot. Oh, that's pretty good. Tezzeret Cruel Captain. That's a $76.85 card. That brings us up a little bit, but that's not going to make us profitable. But a very nice pull. $76 card. Sweet! So how did we do? We got, where's my total here? $784.94. We spent $876. So that means we lost $91.78. We expected to get, we're right there, $945.12. We expected to make $68. So we actually did, what's that? 70 plus 90 is $160 worse than we expected to do. Some of that could be the Sathera the Super Void calculation being a little too high. Maybe it's not 0.5%, but oh well. What were our best cards? We got the Tezzeret Cruel Captain, the Uthros Titanic Godcore, Exalted Sunborn, Quantum Riddler, Tezzeret Cruel Captain again, Ouroboros, Vendo Waking Haven, Titanic Godcore, Icetill Explorer, Hissing Quagmire, Icetill Explorer again, Dawnspire, Foil Robustars, Foil Breeding Pool, Foil Inkmoth Nexus, Foil Godless Shrine, Foil Terra Symbiosis, Foil Lumbering Falls, Foil Watery Grave, Foil Inventor's Fair, Foil Godless Shrine, and a Stomping Ground. Pretty good. Yeah, looking at the slots at the top left, we did pretty well. We did better for the Foil Rare Mythic than we expected, better for Commander, better for Booster Fun. We did much poorer on the Stellar Sights land. We must have not hit the good cards there. We're below half of what we expected. And we did pretty good for Foil Booster Fun. We still went under, but so much of that expected value is the Sathera the Super Void. So if we ignore the Sathera the Super Void, we probably did better than we expected. So that's pretty good. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. If you want to watch more Magic content, I did 2 Win-A-Box events on the weekend. You can see the streams for that on my channel. And I also do Team Fortress 2 unboxing videos. I have a whole playlist of those if you're hungry for more unboxing and unpacking content. I've opened like 5,000 loot boxes in Team Fortress 2, something like that. Yeah, you can go check those out. And stay subscribed for more content on Magic the Gathering. I have 3 Final Fantasy Play Boosters in the mail that I'll be opening on the channel as well. So stay subscribed for that. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. Come join the Discord too. I'd like more Magic people in the Discord, so if you play Magic and you want to talk about Magic or play Magic with other people, come join the Discord in the description. Make sure you select the you want to talk about Magic the Gathering role, and yeah, we'll talk Magic the Gathering together. Talk anything about Magic. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye bye.